the t-shirt I got is the one on the left.
Bro, this is the most generic ass shirt looking like a thank you bag ass thing, dude.
Now I can wear this t-shirt all the time.
Nah, you look like you're wearing a thank you bag.
You know what my friend said? My friend said it looks like knockoff Supreme. I'm like, that is bullshit.
It kind of does.
It really does not. Y'all need to shut up. Look, I gotta defend this. I bought it. Who?
Hey, this IU concert. Let's give a overarching opinion, like couple sentences, Warren.
Okay.
For me,
Yeah? Did you like it?
I am so impressed with how she can sing 25 songs straight
Without having it
and not one hair move, not one drop of sweat, nothing. It was ridiculous.
I mean, we can talk more about it as we go into detail, but it was a lot more dancing than I thought it would involve. You know what I mean? Like,
Bro,
I thought
she did not sweat one droplet of sweat. It was crazy.
I honestly thought, like, at her level, she's not gonna dance a lot, because you know how like Big Bang doesn't dance much in their concerts, like, before they disbanded. You know what I mean? Like, they rarely danced other than doing little gestures. But
she has some like cute choreo for a lot of the songs. Cute
she
movements.
had choreo for most of the songs, other than like part 3 of the show, where you know. What I mean?
Honestly, in terms of the singing, there was only like 1 or 2 high notes that wasn't perfect, but the other 500 of them were all perfect. They were so impressive.
Her dynamics are really fucking good. You know what I mean?
And the acoustics of Prudential aren't that great, so some of the low notes you couldn't hear too well, at least where I was sitting.
Oh really? Dude, my location was great. I could hear all of them.
I was like right next to the speakers, so some of the low notes got really muddled by the band. Like I couldn't hear shit.
I mean,
but yeah,
low-key, like, I think it probably was my location. Again, thank you again, Therese, for hooking me up with those good tickets and good deals. Because I bought tickets from her. But one of my friends who ended up in a box, that was the seat he got. He was like, yeah, like, I could barely hear anything. Everything was reverby. Like, it was a good view, but, like, sound-wise, apparently it was terrible.
Well, to be honest, Prudential is not a great concert venue, in my opinion. The acoustics aren't that good.
Okay.
Like, I've sat in basically the same spot in Prudential Center and Madison Square Garden.
Mm-hmm.
And Madison Square Garden, the acoustics were like 10 times as good.
I mean, Madison Square Garden is supposed to be some of the best shit in...
Yeah, it was fantastic.
It
was fantastic.
Sounded great from my seat. Okay, so like maybe like it depends on where you were sitting, I guess.
Yeah, bring up my picture. Bring up my picture where I was sitting. All right, let's start this from the top.
Okay, you were sitting here.
I was sitting here.
You were sitting there. This was your location.
This is supposed to be an obstructed seat. I don't know what I'm supposed to be obstructed by, but I was not at all. Oh. And because it was obstructed, it was kind of cheap. I paid only $248 for this seat, including fees and everything.
Oh, well,
that's a good
was
deal.
That resale? That was resale, right?
No, face value. I got it on the spot.
Oh shit.
Face value.
Yeah, no, you got a really good seat. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I think the only issue I had with it was the angle, because like you see the left side of her face and never the right side.
Yeah, I saw her beautiful left side of her face a lot. That's what I saw for the majority of this concert. But honestly, I would take that because like I was row 19 or something.
Yeah.
It was fine. I just didn't like that I was in the middle of the row because I had to pee at one point, but I was stuck.
You had to pee at what point? Oh.
There was 9 people to my left, 10 people to my right, and there were some fobs, and they don't understand the etiquette of when you have to pee or you're walking by, you should stand up so there's more room so the person could get by. When I tried to get to my seat, no one stood up.
I mean, maybe I don't know what to tell you. Did you ask them to? Did you say excuse me?
Yes, I said excuse me. They just sat there and looked at me, and I was like, the F. I think it's. I'm a big dude, you know. I almost crushed the Chinese girl.
I mean, I'll be honest. Like before we talk about the whole like actual like seeing in concert and stuff. Like one thing I noticed was like there was a shit ton of Korean kids.
It was, I would say, like 80 to 90% Asian people, right? That's what it felt like to me.
Right, Asian or Asian American, right?
Asian or Asian American people, of which I would say a good 60-70% of that was Korean people.
I think that makes sense. And I think one thing that And I've been talking about that about IU, right? How she's like not really just an idol anymore, and how she's built so much general public relevance, where like she's like become an artist and all that shit. Like, so many people around me were like, just like general public Korean folks who are like, oh yeah, IU, I like IU. I saw her on that thing at one point. She was cool. I don't know Shopper.
Yeah.
I don't know Hosi. I don't fucking know Lilac. I know Good Day. And
they were like a couple of bros next to me. There was some two dudes, and they were like, they kind of, you could tell they only kind of knew the big title tracks, the big ones.
Right.
Yeah.
And like I think some of those folks knew like 23 or BP, but like all the B-sides, that kind of thing, I think flew right over their heads. Another thing that was interesting was like the amount of like middle-aged adult folks in the
Yep, they were adults. They were definitely adults.
Right. Like not that there's anything wrong with adults. It was just kind of surprising a little bit because I think
I mean, she's a transcendent artist relative to the norm.
She really is.
Yeah.
And like a part of it, what was really annoying to me though was like there was this Chinese dad in front of me this entire fucking time, bald dude. I think he was there with his little son, who the son was about I want to say like maybe like mid-30s ish area.
Okay.
So like not very little at all. I don't know why I said he's little. But the dad was the entire time he looked very like uninterested and pissed off, and he just like sat there reading his like internet articles and like novels, and I'm like,
I feel bad for the son.
I feel bad for both of them to a different perspective.
Yeah.
Like the dad, he has to be there. The son, he's like brought him on this expensive thing, and he's just sitting there unimpressed. I'm like, good pop music, man. Just I don't know.
And it's not like it's a rock concert. She has upbeat songs, but it's never like crazy or anything, right? Like,
yeah. But I will admit, like, for context, like in New York City, like most of the friend groups I'm in are like either Korean American or Asian American folks. A big chunk of the Korean American folks are like people like me who are like Korean, but we moved here, that kind of thing. And all of us, we were like, IU, we gotta go to IU. We gotta go to
IU. You have to.
IU's IU. Yeah, she's going to.
It's a big Korean event in the area.
Really was.
Yeah.
This was my seat.
Oh, not bad. That's about where I sat for twice when they came.
This was
on the other side though, but yeah.
No Zoom at this level. I think I was very pleased with where I had. Honestly, like acoustics wise, this was about as good as it's gonna get. So like, you know what I mean? Like, again, I it was really awkward taking these photos because it said no photography.
All right, that got thrown out the window real quick. Let's be honest here.
Nobody cared about that, and like
also
like, whatever.
I thought, because I heard in the Korean concerts and in other places, and we have Koala went to the Berlin stop.
Yeah.
And Berlin, they were saying like you're not allowed to stand, period, for some reason.
That's
right?
a little extreme.
But then at our concert, IU not only was like happy people were saying, she's like, if you guys are tired, you could sit. If you're excited, you could stand. Whatever, it's all cool. And she even said, when I see the cam videos, I'm going to remember this moment. So she was even acknowledging people are filming. It is what it is. It's fun. I'm going to look it up later myself. So I don't know why they had the no photography thing, because that thing got thrown out the window real quick.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm sure there was like a reason they had like they were telling us all that shit, but like at the same time I was like, is like nobody standing up in a Korean concerts? You know what I mean? Like,
hey, I'm old. I don't want to stand. No one there was standing sections and sitting sections. My section was a sitting section. No one stood.
I'll be real. Like I wanted to stand so bad, but like.
Really?
But like, I mentioned, in front of me was this old Korean Asian dude, and he ain't standing.
Like, he ain't standing.
I felt bad. Like, you know what I mean?
I did. I was fine sitting. I was in a comfy seat. We're at a hockey arena, so the seats are big because big dudes go see sporting events, so the seats are comfy here. Oh. Very comfortable seats at this place, by the way. Right?
They were very comfortable. I'm not gonna lie.
Very comfy seats. And I go to Prudential a couple times a year because I go to Devils games. We do that in the winter.
You know what it is though, honestly? Like I don't think it was those chairs that were particularly really comfortable. It was just like some of the other chairs I've been at were fucking awful.
Yeah, if you want for one like ass seating experience, go to like some Broadway shows in New York City. At some of these theaters were built in like 1800s. It's terrible.
They're
it's
really
terrible. It's terrible.
Shout outs to the listeners.
There was a mini soju meetup.
There was
at the concert.
Yeah, shout outs to you guys who hung out with us in the beginning. Not you, Doug. You weren't there because you had some thing going on.
Has some stuffs.
But it was good meeting up with you guys for the first time in ever. Mal I've seen before, but
it's an interesting dynamic because these are people we've talked to on the Discord for years. Like I'm talking, we're coming up to 5 years now for like Malfiar, right?
Right.
But we haven't met him in person. Me and Malfiar had a lot of close encounters. We both went to KCON when Eyes One did. We both went to Twice when Twice came to Prudential a couple years back. So we had been talking to these people from the Discord a long time, but we never met in person. It's nice to it's weird because like you hear the voices when we used to do a lot of voice chatting back in the day, so I know what these people sound like, but it's hard to put a face to a name, even though I've seen still photos of most of these people. But it's just a weird experience.
I think like I mean like with most of these folks, I know their faces. It's just like I don't know how tall they are.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing too.
That's always the interesting thing about meeting someone from the internet. It's like, are you like how tall are you? Like you could. Are you
hey, Martin, when we do the XG meetup, you could come eat dinner, I guess, because it's a late concert. It's a late one.
Where is it at?
Madison Square Garden Theater.
Oh yeah, I'll show up for that.
Yeah. It's literally in K-Town.
I'll get food with you guys, but I probably won't like actually watch the thing. Like I don't really.
Oh yeah, I'm in my IU shirt. Okay, I was the only person who had IU's face on a T-shirt. I thought there would be more people. It was just me.
No, I had the tour shirt. I bought the tour shirt, $50.
But that doesn't have her face on it.
No, but it has a cool logo.
Exactly. I thought more people would be wearing like bootleg shirts and stuff. No, it was just me. No, it was just me.
It was just you.
It was just me.
How do I show it? My T-shirt is still in the laundry. Like I didn't wash it yet, so I'll probably wear it next Monday or some shit.
I saw one guy. Number one of the biggest factors of this concert was it was hot as shit.
It really was. Yeah.
It was so hot. I saw one guy pull up with his girlfriend. He was in sweatpants, hoodie, and a beanie.
Okay. I mean, guy
all black.
Very
all black.
He wanted to be really warm. That's what it is.
It was so hot out. Oh, Therese said I saw someone else with the same shirt as you in the merch line. Let's go.
Oh.
I bought it on Etsy, by the way. You know?
Shout out to your Etsy seller with your bootleg.
Yeah, I'm looking up XG Etsy shirts right now. I'm gonna buy one. That's gonna be my thing from now on. I feel
like for XG, like the normal stuff will be pretty degenerate, but like
yeah, right, yeah. I was like kind of embarrassed.
Okay, with this IU T-shirt, like everybody shat on it. I'll be honest, like I didn't.
I think it's bad to be.
Everyone is shitting on it, and I'm like, I don't think it's that bad. I'm trying to find a photo.
It's. I'll find you the image. It's not that it's bad. It's I ain't paying the amount you paid for it.
Okay,
that's the issue.
That's fair, but like it's also it's also a souvenir that I can wear and like you know what I mean. Okay, I found it.
You did? Okay.
It's this one right here. Yeah. I got the T-shirt I got is the one on the left.
Bro, this is the most generic ass shirt, looking like a thank you bag ass thing, dude.
But the back, there's more shit in it, you know? It's front and back.
Why can't we put her lovely face on the shirt?
Now I can wear this T-shirt all the time.
Nah, you look like you're wearing a thank you bag.
You know what my friend said? My friend said it looks like knockoff Supreme. I'm like, that is bullshit.
It kind of does.
It really does not. Y'all need to shut up. Like, I gotta defend this. I bought it.
Yeah, I mean, Therese bought some stuff too. Look at this is a $45 hat, Warren. I could get someone to make one of these bootleg for less than 45.
If you think about it as like you're buying from Urban Outfitters or some shit, it's not terrible. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh yeah, and then we also got door presents, right?
Oh yeah, we got little door presents. Yeah. I got.
They say it's from IU's mom paid for all of these. Every stop is getting them, but there's different stuff on the inside.
Wait, do you and I have different photo cards? Okay, so what's inside, Doug? You show us.
I got a magnet of her face.
Got a magnet of her face.
I got like a keychain thing of her logo plus her face. Right?
Oh.
Wait, I'm not on the screen. You gotta.
Wait a second. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this. There we go. Oh,
Are you sure? There we. Oh yeah, there we are. There, yeah. Okay, I got a keychain thing.
Okay.
I gotta back up. Whoa. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got. Which photo card did you get?
The
I
photo
got
card.
this one.
There's 2 photo cards.
Is there 2 in there?
Yeah, open the
Did
little
you
bag.
get this one? I don't want to open it.
No, mine looks like this.
And what's the other one you got?
Now I don't want to open it.
I'm not opening mine. F you, dude.
Fuck you.
I'm not opening mine. She looks real pretty in mine.
I mean, she looks pretty in all the. Okay, I got the same one. The other side.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's probably the same. It's probably the same.
Yeah. What's up, John? We're talking about the IU concert. Is this
Um,
the other one you have? This one?
I'm not opening it.
Open it. Don't be
I'm not opening it.
Open it.
Gosh. I'll open it. Give
These
me 1
photo
second.
cards are meant to be. Oh, Therese got different photo cards.
Wait. So there are different. Okay, I'm opening it.
I have a Korean Yuena friend. He was like so jealous. He was like, she doesn't do that for Korean concerts. I'm
Oh
like,
no, I got a different one.
Oh no, you got the same one.
Oh, I got the same one.
That's the
Okay.
other one I got. It was one right there.
Oh, so maybe there's a couple sets. Well, they apparently have apparently the ones like at different tour stops are different photo cards and stuff. Do you want to hear? Do you want to hear something crazy, Warren? People are now. Do you know how like people get collector's cards, like sports cards, Pokemon cards, and they grade them using services?
Yeah.
People are grading photo cards now and selling them for more money online.
That is a thing. There's a Jungkook photo card out there that costs about $80,000 on eBay.
Someone gave me a bracelet while I was in line.
Oh, that's nice.
It says "My Sea," which is one of her songs on it, and there's a
Yeah.
little fish over here.
Oh, that's very cute.
So I'm gonna keep all the IU gubbins together.
Did you get the banner? Did you get that in the background over there?
I got the banner, but it kind of got crumpled up a lot.
The slogan.
Yeah, I threw mine out. It got crumpled.
So I have a friend who's a Korean Yuena. He has been going to her concert like every time it happens, and he was very much like, "Do you mind like keeping that and then bringing it with you when you come to Korea so that I can
Hey
have
Warren,
it?"
can you zoom me out? I'm like real big on the street.
Yeah, because you were showing us stuff right now.
I'm not showing you any more shit. I'm
Okay,
good.
fine. I'll zoom you down. Jeez.
Oh yeah, people are selling the banners, the fan banners from each stop on eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How much? Do you know how much the New York one's going for right now?
so I saw it for like $8, but the shipping's more than 8.
New York concert slogan. Do you guys call it slogans?
It's a slogan, but
Okay.
these are paper slogans, not real slogans.
Oh yeah, this isn't the one we had. The fuck?
Here, click my link. Warren, I have the slogan from the Eyes One debut showcase.
Why do you have that?
I bought it on eBay on the day of the concert.
I was about to say like you didn't even go. Like why would you?
I have it though.
You should sell it on eBay.
I could for a lot.
You really could.
But I'm not going to though. It's good memories.
Anyways, I'm gonna be taking that with me to Korea to give to my friend. But if anyone wants it, I will give it to them before that happens. So that's the little slogan. Look at her. She took a photo with it later.
Yes, sir. It was a great concert. I thought.
So
I out of the 3 concerts I've seen, it's been.
that's you, right? Like these are the photos she posted on her social media.
You know how you
afterwards.
could tell it's me? You could see my watch on the wrist. There's a silver band.
you?
There's a discoloration. Look on the wrist, right side. Warren, stop zooming in?
That's you. You're telling me that's you.
You're an idiot. Number one.
I'm just fucking with you.
Right there, you see my arm on the right side, right?
Yes.
You see that near where my wrist would be
Like right there.
is a discoloration. Yeah,
You're
that's
talking
me.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
I mean,
That's
I guess I could believe that's you right there.
No, it's me because there's 2 dudes to the right of me, and those were the 2 dudes I was sitting next to.
But like, they're all Asian. I can't.
No,
think
it's
any
me.
of their.
I'm 100. That's where I was sitting, literally.
You could be this guy, and I still believe
No,
you.
because I was like the 5th row from the top.
You could
So
be
that's
this
literally
guy, and
me.
I believe you. You know what I mean?
Nah, you're
How
just
am I-
gaslighting. You're gaslighting. Plus, I'm wearing a hat. You could tell.
All right. On the other hand, I don't even know where I am. I'm somewhere in here. I'm like probably like, I'm somewhere. I think here. That's where I'm guessing. Like probably here, cause in our immediate vicinity, Therese was the only person who had a light stick, and she was sitting right next to me.
That might be Therese.
So I think this might be our friend, and then I think this is probably me in that case. That's I'm gonna guess is where I'm sitting. Like, so once again, thank you to the reach.
Talking about this IU concert and getting tickets, Warren.
Yeah.
Someone had a really good suggestion about the New Jeans concert that we think might be happening next year.
Okay.
Someone said we should buy a luxury box and sell the tickets to our friends.
How would we go about buying that?
You can't. No. You just contact. So, for instance, I found the ad for the IU concert.
Yeah.
Like, do you want a box? Call Prudential and here's your box. It was $5,500 for minimum 16 seats.
This is $5,500 for 16 seats.
Yeah,
Do I have 16 friends?
but I'm saying with the New Jeans concert, we could definitely fill a 20-person box. Don't you think?
Do I have 20 friends?
You might not. I think I could fill it.
Get your family.
No. From the Discord alone, not
That's
including
true.
the people we met up with, there was about 5 other people at this concert.
That's true.
Plus, if it's New Jeans, all your friends in New York are gonna want to come because it's gonna be fun. You know. I could always bring some of my family members too. They'll come.
Yeah, I mean, we'll think about that when you get there. We'll think about that when you get there.
Yeah, but look at that, $1,500. Let's say it was 20 seats. That's like $300 a ticket.
Didn't you say 5,500
$55 for 20 seats.
for 20 seats?
It's like $320 a ticket. It's not actually ridiculous.
No, it's actually not. If you think about
Plus you get parking packages. You get food packages. Like yeah.
I just hope the sound is good because my friend up there was like, because I had a friend, I believe, like, he was probably in this area-ish somewhere. And he was telling me how awful the sound was. I'm like, I don't know if that's on you or because of the location, or maybe the booth is here. I don't know. It's he was in the box where they had like couches and shit and like comfortable bathrooms and all that. But he only paid apparently like $200 because he bought
And
it on the day of.
there was an issue where they gave out the door gift to people coming through the general entrance.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then apparently because the people in the boxes go through the VIP entrance, they weren't giving out the fan gifts there. So people who were in the VIP were trying to go to the main doors to get the gifts and they wouldn't give it to them.
Oh, that's what I heard too. Like my friend
And
told me that.
people were hella pissed.
Yeah. I was going home with him and he was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't get that thing that her mom apparently gave out."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Did you meet her mom?" And I was like, "No." Like, why would
No. They made an announcement at the end that you could talk to any ushers. And then the ushers were telling people, oh, yeah, it's that way. And that way was the point of no return where you have to leave.
Yeah.
That was also happening is what I was reading.
Um
So they were like lying to them to get them to go down the escalators. And then at that point, you have to leave.
in all honesty, I am very surprised these gifts happened at all.
Yeah, I am as well.
Yeah, because I have never heard of a concert where they give you literal souvenirs for free.
Well, at sporting events, there's promo nights and you get free shit all the time.
Okay, I mean that's fair, but like at a concert, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. The actual concert. Did you like the actual concert? Here's I saw the set list from the US fandom Twitter.
Okay. You know what? I do like all the songs other than like 2, which were the B-sides, honestly.
I think I knew most of it. I'm looking at the list right now.
I knew like 23 of these songs, which was great. I sang along to almost all of them.
Instead of walking through this thing, everything part by part, because if you want us to do that, you could just look up the videos that everyone took. What was your favorite performance, Doug? What was your favorite highlight of the show?
You and I, because that's my favorite IU song.
I was so surprised that happened at all. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, okay, let's talk about some things.
It's been a minute since that song came out.
Well, no, it's in her set list for this entire tour because it is not on the list of retired IU songs. There's a list, by the way.
Oh, really?
She did sing one song here, all out of these 25 that's on the retired list, but she sang it anyway.
Which one?
Like Palette is on the retired list, but she sang it.
Already?
Yeah. She apparently doesn't sing Palette normally.
Oh, interesting.
And then the big song that's missing is Joanna, Good Day, but she only really sings that on like the final Korean stop these days.
Yeah, I feel like she doesn't really do that one anymore. That's what
she
I heard.
does not want to sing that one.
Yeah.
Because it's the most straining for her voice.
I get that.
Yeah. But Palette, yeah, she normally does not do. She did it here. Also, apparently, so there's 2 encores. There's a plan, the normal encore, the heroic one, where she does Shi 23 and Hoshi, and then she leaves again. And then she comes back for the re-encore, which is the famous IU thing where you like shout out, scream which songs you want her to sing. But she kind of doesn't actually listen. She kind of just sings whatever she wants to. You know what I mean? Because everyone was screaming "Good Day" at the end, and she did not sing it.
It's more or less like a karaoke session with IU.
Yeah, I did not look at the set list beforehand. I went in completely blind.
Same.
In the encore, she did "Lilac," "The Shower Friday," ended it with "Palette." That was cool. It depending on the venue, because in America we have very strict rules on. I bought the concert hall till this time. You can't go over it, or else you pay a huge fee. So that's why she only sang 4 in the encore. But in other stops, like I think in Thailand she did 7.
Oh.
She's known in Korea to go a couple hours in the encore.
I have heard that her shows in Korea, like total, runs up to like 5, 6 hours because the encores like are longer than the actual set list.
Exactly.
So I think that was pretty cool. I mean, like, given that kind of mentality is absent in like American like concert culture, I really appreciate
25 is fine. That's
it really is a good list.
She sang 25 songs with very minimal backing, and only like 1 or 2 high notes were not perfect. If they're not perfect, they were like 90% there, right? And the rest of them were all perfect. I cannot complain. She absolutely crushed in terms of the singing. It was crazy.
Going back to your favorite part, I think the build up between Above the Time and into You and I think that was kind of crazy because like it was very much clearly framed as like, ooh, like this time travel thing, I'm going back in time, and then she goes and back and does You and I, which is like very far early from her career, right? That's like what, like 2011, 2012?
It was the follow up to Good Day.
It really was. Yeah, no, it was. And like
it was. Yeah.
And I think that was a really good call out. Another cool part was like the Hoshi intro and Hoshi outro. Like,
yep.
I've been saying this and I'll say it again. Like, I really think this is one of the best songs that she's ever put out in the recent couple of years.
Really? Okay.
And the only reason like it's not on my end of the year lists these days is because Love Wins All is so fucking good.
I've seen these 2 songs live, Hoshi and Love Wins All.
Yeah.
I can appreciate them more now. I wasn't a big fan of them when they came out. Like,
you know how fucking grand it got in the outro version?
It got cool. It got cool. Also, one of the favorite moments, Therese has a fan cam of you, is when she had the cake and it's a 23 and she moved it to 32 because she's now 32.
32, yeah. That was pretty clever. Yeah.
That was really smart. I thought she was going to change the lyrics too, but she did not go that far. And I have a link. I'm going to drop it in the Twitch chat. I'm going to eventually drop it in the comments of the whatever we make from this stream.
Yeah.
I have the fan cams I took. I took a lot of them, by the way.
Nice.
And honestly, I thought we weren't going to be allowed to film, and then we were allowed to film because. And honestly, if I was sitting in the floor seats where it's like a flat ground, I wouldn't have filmed because I'm going to be blocking other people's view. But because I was in the tiered seating, I didn't feel too bad. And everyone around me filmed 10 times. I swear to God, the 4 people around me filmed the entire concert straight up. One person smuggled in a camera and was filming the whole thing.
I'm gonna be real. Like, I am of the mindset that like you should stop filming your concerts. Like, okay. How many times are gonna actually look at these clips?
I watched them all day the last 2 days while I was at work.
You say that, but this BP has 5 views.
Oh no, I watched the raw files.
Okay. All right. If you go back and watch those clips and use it in a compilation video blog.
I just archive it because my YouTube channel, my personal YouTube channel, the one that this is on.
Yeah.
It has like none of the videos are listed. I have like the videos from the Twice concert. I watch them once in a while. It's a good time.
Okay. If you use it to go back, that's cool. But like,
yeah.
I don't know. Every time I film something,
I don't list them though. They're all unlisted.
I don't know. That's not a problem I have with it. Like, fucking upload it if you want. I think what I have every time I film, it's like I have a terrible time paying attention to what's going on stage.
Really? Because I just like locked in the elbows and then I just watch over.
Yeah, but like I don't know. Like when I'm at a concert, I want to move my body. You know, like.
Yeah. I feel like this concert, it's not much of a body moving concert. You know what I mean? Relative to something else.
I moved my body. Therese has a clip of me fucking banging my head to the reprise of
like
Hosey,
XG ain't gonna be a lot of filming. Gonna be a lot of screaming.
I don't know. Like I was also annoyed by this guy in front of me who was like filming this entire time, and I was like, "Are you like here to be a cameraman, free for work, or like are you here to watch the show? Like what do you?" I don't know. Like, I think if you're just filming a couple clips, that's good. That's fine. But like, film like these people who are just gonna sit there and film the whole thing. I'm like, are you having fun? You sure? Like,
I only filmed like the first verse of my favorite songs.
Okay,
that's what we ended up with.
Another highlight I think was the Meaning of You sing along part. You knew something like that was gonna happen too, right, Doug?
No. I don't know anything, dude. I came in blind.
I mean, you knew she was gonna have an encore, right?
I feel like okay. Here's a take. I think picking Meaning of You, because she does this at every tour. The song changes. The sing along song is different as well.
It's typically Meaning of You or Friday.
Yeah.
Or Through the Night.
It was a. I think for the US stops, she should do Through the Night because like a lot of people know the lyrics to those real well.
See,
like meaning of You out of those 3 songs, like I barely know that song too, dude. Like
really? Is that the least popular one in the West?
I would say out of those 3. Yeah.
I think for the most part, like that has the most relevance with the general public in Korea because obviously it's a remake.
Not in America.
See, that's where I was like, okay, you claim that people know Through the Night a lot more than Meaning of You, but how many people are gonna know the Korean lyrics well enough to sing it?
Oh, also, I wish that I get that they had the Romanized lyrics a lot of the time. Some of these songs they did not have the Korean and the Romanized. Romanized lyrics are impossible to read.
They really are. Like I understand they're helpful to people who are like trying to learn the lyrics.
Impossible, dude. I was trying to read some of these Romanized. I was like, what the F is this word that's coming up?
See, okay, so again, I was talking with my friend who is like a Korean IU fan who lives in Korea, and he was like, "Oh yeah, which sing-along song do you guys do before the encore?" And I was like, "Meaning of You," but like I was the only one singing around me because there's nobody around me who was like, you know, who knew enough Korean to actually read the lyrics and also knew the song. Like the guys behind us were like Fabi Korean people, but I don't think they knew the song too well enough to sing it. And I was like, I don't think this is gonna work in the States. Like for full context, she does that in like her shows in Korea. Like there's always a moment where she makes the fans sing, and it's typically Meaning of You or Through the Night or Friday. And I think
she should have done one of those other 2 for sure.
But like even if you do, like how many American K-pop fans speak enough Korean to like, you know what I mean?
I don't think it's that. I think it's this is not a popular IU song in the West.
Really? You just don't know about it?
No, if you look on YouTube, it's less than like 6 million or like I don't think there's less than 10 million views on the Meaning of You thing. No, there's less than 6. There's less than 6 million views. on the music clip of it because it's not like that's not like an IU song in my head. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think if I think about the folk era of IU, I immediately think of Meaning of You.
Not as a Western fan. I think either of the other two songs you would have way more people singing.
Interesting.
Especially if you had done Through the Night, because Friday you got to be an old head to know, right? At this point,
right?
Because it's been around like 10 years.
Uh-huh.
But if you had done Through the Night, most people know that one.
But like, do they know it well enough to sing it though? You know what I mean?
Yes, I think you're underestimating fans.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if this was your intro,
Through the Night has 110 million views.
Okay. I mean, what I will say is, for a lot of people in Korea, Meaning of You is what put her on the map in terms of like general public relevance. I can see what it means to her as a performer. You should go check out the song. It's a good song.
No, I get it. It's a good song. I just don't think it was like the greatest choice for sing-along.
Yeah, I mean, like the whole concept of a sing-along, I don't know like how well it would do in like
the whole concept of sing-along is like everyone should know this goddamn song. Let's sing it, guys. Right? Like,
no, the thing is like even like so. Okay, the American Twitter was like on June 29th. They were like, "Oh, Through the Night, that will be the song the crowd sings as we wait for the thing."
Because it's easy.
And the thing was, for some reason they swapped it up last minute.
I don't know why they would do that.
Yeah, I don't know why that happened.
Oh, the other thing is, so she had live translator, right?
Oh yeah.
I think the lady did a great job. I was watching a video recently of it was one of IU's behind the scenes clips of her in Singapore, right?
Okay.
At her Singapore tour date.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it was the same lady who was translating then as the one in Newark.
Okay.
It sounded similar in my ears.
Uh-huh.
This lady who was translating can't pronounce New York for some reason, right?
I think she was trying to say New York.
But either way, whatever she was trying to say, it was one or two times it was hella rough, right? It was like New York. I was like, whoa, okay.
I think she was trying to say New York. New Arc, and like it just that didn't work out.
Oh, okay, there you go.
I'm back.
Other than that, I thought the live translations were good. IU spoke a lot of English, even though I saw on the stage she had an English script going. I could tell.
Oh, did she?
Okay. Yeah, she had a script going. I thought she did good. English accent is nice. I thought it was fine. She said funny men's. I thought it was good.
I think her English was good. There was nothing to complain about there. It was
better than I thought it would be. Translator was good. Sometimes these translators are ass. Like the person talks in Korean for 5 minutes, and then the person goes, "I'm glad to be here in Newark."
Yeah.
Good.
And like
You're like, what? What?
At one point, IU goes, "Oh, like 다 진짜 여러분 찢었다," and then for a moment, I was like, I don't know how to fucking translate that into English.
You would technically say, "Oh, you guys ripped it up," right?
Right. That's the literal translation.
But she said, "You guys slayed," and then I was like,
"Oh,
yeah.
that's actually really appropriate.
Yeah,
that's really good."
Yeah. That's what she said. Yeah.
So shout outs to IU's translator. That
person did a really good job.
Other than the New York thing, I had no complaints at all.
I had no complaints there.
Yeah, I think that was good.
I've been the conscious where the translation's been like, that's not what they said. You know, it's like, are you sure? I don't think that's close enough. Also, the band was doing great. It was live band, of course. I thought.
Oh yeah, the band was good too. There was two percussionists, right? What the guy on the right was really fucking good. The guy on the left was the bandmaster, I think, and the guy on the right, he was the one with the whistles.
Yes, he had like the bongos and kazoos and whistles and stuff like that.
He was good.
Percussionist.
Yeah, he was the percussionist. Yeah. Honestly, some of these songs I didn't think would do well in a band arrangement. Like Hosi, for example, I thought it was such a clearly a hip hop track. Band arrangement will kill it. And it came through. It really came through. I was positively surprised. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean?
While we're there with Hoshi, she had her little seedlings running around, the children that were running around.
Oh, yeah.
So do you want to know how that works? I have a little bit of knowledge about that.
What do you mean? They have kids and they perform?
No, it's not like they follow her around. What happens is her tour manager people, way before the concert, contact like the local dance schools in the region. And they basically send them the video. You need to pick 12 kids to do this during the concert, and then they train them, and then they get to go perform with IU and stay for the concert. That's how it works.
Yeah.
So they basically have these little kids at all the spots. They have a whole crew of these little kids.
Right. There's a crew of kids in Atlanta and a crew of kids in LA and right.
The main K-pop dance school in around here in New York is I Love Dance. That's like the main school. If you want to do K-pop in New York City.
Are you endorsing them?
I mean, you got it. The girl from Vicha Kaylee went to there.
Oh shit.
She's from this school.
Bro,
they've been around since I was in high school.
Really?
This school has been here for like 10-15 years at this point.
Do they have something with Miss A Min?
Yeah, they do stuff with Miss Amin. They did some dancing for Somi too when she was touring or something. Yeah, like this school has been there for a long time.
Wu Tammy is there from Girls Planet 999.
Yeah, it's like if you want to do K-pop in New York City, this is where you go.
Oh.
This is the school.
Yeah, it looks like they performed for the.
If you scrolled up, Somi performed with them too. You'll see Somi's blonde hair on the right side. Yeah, right there.
Somi.
See? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a studio in Manhattan.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Actually, they have studios in like 3 of the boroughs.
Yeah. Did you catch that part where they did this thing for Puro Myunguk? You remember this concert that was supposed to be a thing?
Yes, the big one.
Yeah.
I guess they had a part in that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. You gotta respect it. This they've hustled.
Anything else you want to shout out that you remember from the performance, from the tour, from the concert?
Couple things. Number one, F New Jersey Transit. There was no AC on the train coming in for me. It was terrible. So hot. Going back was fine. Number two, don't line up at the main door like an idiot like I am.
Okay,
I waited 35 minutes in the heat to get into this concert, and Warren and them 20 minutes into my wait say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna enter through the back." And then 5 minutes later, they're like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "Bro, there's 20 people deep in this line." He's like, "Yeah, we're already inside." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, we literally like did not wait in any line. There were 2 people in front of us when you got there.
That's just like a layout design problem of Prudential. It's because like there's the main towers, there's 2 of them, but one of them is the direct route from the train station right in front of it.
Yeah, we went around because we had dinner at a different place.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Yeah, that's on you.
That's on me. Now I know.
Now you know.
But when I went to twice, the line was only 10 people deep when I went in. So I don't know.
Who knows?
It was so hot though.
It was very hot. It was
terrible.
Fucking. It was like 90 something degrees.
It was like 95 with a heat index of 105.
Yeah, like the feel like temperature was over 100.
I sweat so much. None of the Korean people were sweating, so I looked like a mess.
Because they all have those tiny little hand.
Korean people don't sweat, and then IU didn't sweat one drop, which was the most impressive thing to me. I couldn't run around for 3 hours and not sweat. That'd be unimaginable.
I'm just saying the amount of choreo she did was very surprising. That I keep coming back to that.
Also, her outfits were great. The visuals were ridiculous. Oh, yeah. Right?
Yeah.
I was like, wow, the whole time.
I really liked her heroic encore fit.
Yes, the outfit with the straps.
Yeah,
it's 23, the 11th video.
Yeah, this one. Let me mute the video audio real quick. There we go.
Yeah. It'll get.
There we go. Yeah. It
nice
reminded me a lot of like K-pop from like 4 or 5 years ago. You know what I mean? Like that kind of outfit.
Yeah, I got bit by the concert bug again. I need the BTS dudes to get out of the military. I was supposed to go see them. They got canceled because of COVID. I was supposed to go see G Idol somewhere in like northern New Jersey, but that got canceled because of COVID. That was right before they popped off.
Oh.
I'm seeing XG. I'm hoping for New Jeans next year. I'm also willing to see. Hey, Espa would be kind of fun, I think, if they came.
I think Espa would be cool. I think those two would be my favorites to go. Espa, New Jeans.
QWER, Warren. You gotta go see QWER.
They're not coming here. They're really not.
There's no chance.
Dude, hey, nobody in the West knows about QWER.
Can we talk about this? LA not only gets KCON, Mama Awards Day 1 is in LA as well.
Why? Really?
Yeah.
Did they just announce that?
They announced it yesterday. We get nothing.
Why are we just doing it in LA? I thought you were.
Can we just get KCON to come back, please? We don't have to do it in New York if they think it's too expensive. There are other cities on the eastern side of the United States with a lot of K-pop fans that we would just go to. Like, we could do it in Philly, we could do it in Boston, DC, we could go to Atlanta, we could go to Orlando. At Disney would be fun, you know?
I just think like the amount of emphasis they put on how they're Asian is really funny if they do it in LA. You know what I mean? Like,
I know, but like, come on, we gotta give us something. KCON Boston, that could be fun. You know?
KCON Boston.
We could all stay at my sister's basement, Warren. We could all hang out with my little nephew. We'll go to KCON. Yeah. It'd actually be a lot of fun, wouldn't it?
I don't know. There is a huge like population of Asians in the East Coast, and I feel like that's a missing market somewhere. You know.
Okay, so when they originally did KCON on New York, it was in the Prudential Center parking lot, and it was so hot, and people were passing out originally.
Maybe that's why they stopped doing it.
But then they did it at Javits Center plus Madison Square Garden, and they found that that's too expensive, so then they stopped, right?
Yeah, they probably were like, let's not ever do that again. I mean, I get that part. It's just I'm not asking for a full-on fucking convention. I'm just asking for like a show.
Philly's actually perfect. They have a beautiful convention center, which hosts stuff all the time.
Sorry, what is actually perfect?
Philly. They have a humongous convention center.
What's it called?
And there's a bunch of arenas in the town.
The Pennsylvania Convention Center?
It's humongous.
But wouldn't that mean that's just as expensive?
No, Philly's way cheaper to do anything than New York.
Oh, I mean, I guess that's true.
Look at the size of this place. It's humongous.
Are they gonna be able to fill it? Dude, if it's that big, we could get a table. What would you do if you had a convention table, Doug? You, me. Anita shows up with a fucking ski mask.
What do? We sell soju bootleg under the table. We sell liquor. That's what we're gonna sell.
Guys, we're gonna sell soju.
We're gonna sell soju. Yeah, I've been to PAX Unplugged, the board game convention here. I've been to it.
Oh, okay, that's pretty nice.
My mom went here. She went to a flower convention.
Oh wow.
And then right underneath this building there's a food market too.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
They could do like a Korean food collab.
And then they could do the actual concert like where the Flyers play hockey, which is not that far from here.
Oh.
So, yeah, it would be perfect. I don't know why they don't think about it.
Mnet. CJ.
Right? Yeah.
듣고 있나?
This convention center is really nice. I don't know.
It looks like a very legit convention center. It's
humongous. Yeah. They have so many side rooms and stuff. It's huge. They do basketball tournaments here sometimes. Like, yeah, legit.
We'll get a little table, and then we'll do an all day podcast episode, 24-hour long.
And it's not that far. It's like a hour and 30-minute drive from where I live.
We're gonna have people walk past it and then interview everybody that walks past it. We're gonna ask them, do you know all the members?
Malfiar saw VVZ's last night.
Oh shit. How's that? Did you have fun?
I also saw that Chu did a fan con last night.
I heard Chu's concert is falling apart. Is that
it didn't sell well at all. And so they moved everyone's seating to like the front.
just do unassigned seats at that point. Mal says lots of fun. They're adorable, good sized venue, and it was full.
Perfect. That's all you can ask for. I think a lot of these companies are just underestimating the amount of pull that their artists have.
I mean, I think in the case of Chu, I don't think it was bad pull. I think it was more so like they had a terrible American management that was putting this together. Like I have heard terrible things about the people.
Also, they announced this like a month ago.
Yeah,
That's
like a part of that is the reason it probably fell apart. You know, like.
And Malfiar just said Chu was here last year as well. So
I don't know.
Why would you go again?
I think, regardless of her doing well or not well on this tour, I'm not too worried about her. It's just.
But I was looking at like the Ticketmaster yesterday for the date that was happening.
Yeah.
It was not good. I'll show you. I have an image somewhere.
Oh, do you?
It was like.
Oh, we can look at it right now.
Well, no, I'll show you the one from yesterday. One was like the worst one. So I found this image. Or if you pull it up, I found this image yesterday, which was the day this was happening.
Right. Oh shit.
Yeah.
And for context, blue is the one that's available.
Blue are available. They ended up closing the balcony and bring everyone down to the first floor.
Yeah. So Faye says they announced it 2 weeks before the show. Mal says it was 98 for ticket, early entry.
Yeah, it was really expensive.
Okay.
Every single seat on the bottom floor was every single seat on the bottom floor was over $100.
Yeah, I heard the tickets were like super overpriced for Chu. I think that's probably a part of it.
Wait, Malfiar, $98 for ticket, early entry, and high touch for VVZ is a great price.
That really is. No, he's saying VVZ was cheap.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Let's see. Is she coming to New York?
She is.
Dude, she's going to Detroit. We gotta go see her in Detroit, in the Midwest.
Detroit. So yeah, zoom in. It'll show the dots.
Oh, this will it? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, this is fairly sold out.
See, this one's not as bad.
Yeah, this one, there's a fair amount of people buying tickets, given the venue itself isn't too huge, but hey, you know. Oh, they're doing a Fillmore. That's a decent location. All right. New York Town Hall. Yeah, Town Hall. Find tickets.
Yikes.
If it wasn't Monday, I would go.
Well, what's the cheapest seat? Because you're gonna get moved up. So click like the worst seat possible. How much is that?
50.
Hey, with the fee, that's only $80 probably.
Yeah, that's cheap, dude. That's cheap. That's these. Yeah. I mean, again, if it wasn't a Monday, I would go. Like, she was pretty cool.
Yeah, she was cool.
Unfortunately, if it's a fucking Monday. That was the whole point during the show. She was like, "Oh, I feel so bad about doing it on a Monday. If you guys are this excited on a Monday, I wonder what it's like on Friday." I'm like, "Buddy."
Also, I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna come again." And they're like, "What? In like 10 years?"
When in like 12 years after
When
you're
I'm
like
dead? When
you're
I'm
like 40
dead?
something.
I probably should have went to the IVE thing that came around. I didn't. I wasn't into concerts at the time.
I've came to America.
IVE did. Dive and Dive.
Dive in I've like USA.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure IVE came. Am I crazy?
Dive in I've USA. I don't remember this at all. I've show was fun apparently, according to
Let me find the tour, see the date of it.
They did 6 fake outs for their encore. That's a lot.
They did Prudential Center.
Oh yeah.
They had they didn't sell. I don't know if they sold out tickets. They sold 12,000.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Well, if are we going to KCON LA? Unfortunately, no.
No.
Um,
It's in the summer. It's too expensive. and we work. Right?
I was actually for a while. I was seriously considering going because we got hooked up with press access, and I was like, oh, like when is this ever gonna happen again?
Yeah, we are on the KCON mailing list for press. So they like offer us press passes if we want to go. But that's pretty much all it covers. It doesn't cover anything else. So we could get into the convention for free. but it's logistically really tough.
Like figuring out flights and hotels and stuff like that. Like, I mean, I think that could have worked out if I really wanted to. Oh shit! Shout out to Audio Addict Media for the 20% shout out. I think, like, Doug, for your context, that's the show that Therese does.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Therese. But yeah, like, what was I saying? Yeah, I actually wanted to go, and I was trying to figure stuff out, but I haven't talked about this with you yet, Doug, but I'm probably gonna take like a pretty extensive PTO at the end of the year.
Oh shit.
Between Michigan, Korea, and whatnot. I don't know. I'm probably gonna be in Korea for a while this winter. Between hanging out with my girlfriend and going to my best friend's wedding. Did I tell you?
No, yeah, I know about that part.
Yeah. I have a friend who's getting married in Korea. And he essentially, so in Korean weddings there's a role where you sing.
Yeah.
It's like a thing. Like, it's like the best man, or like that equivalent in Korean weddings has to fucking sing in front of the entire audience.
I have a professionally trained singer in the family, so that's who just sings at our family's weddings.
I wish I could do that. And he was like, "No, you're singing for me, so I can sing for you." And I was like, "That's a terrible idea. I'm a terrible singer."
Yeah. We have like an internationally award-winning soprano in our family circle, so that she sings it all.
Is she willing to give me lessons for Korean ballads?
Yeah.
Oh man. So that will come eventually. That will eventually be a thing. But before I do end up going to Korea, we'll keep doing this. Cool. I mean, I think that covers the entire IU shenanigans.
Yes.
Overall, I liked it. 5 out of 5.
I think it was 10. Well, for me, I do it out of 10s. It was a 10 out of 10. The weather was a 0 out of 10, but the concert was a 10 out of 10. Honestly, fantastic. One of my core K-pop memories.
Oh.
Out of the 3 K-pop concerts I've been to, I've only been to 3, guys.
Okay.
I went to KCON. I went to IU. I went to Twice. Right. In terms of like best like moments for me, I still think the Eyes one was my favorite because I saw every single song they had at the time because Everglow couldn't be there, and it was the only time Eyes One ever performed in the US. But in terms of actual, I'm impressed at what they did. This was the most impressive by far.
I think since you framed it in terms of impression, I am gonna frame it in terms of like how much it moved me emotionally. Like at that moment when she's saying "Love wins all," that moment just was like, you know what I mean? Like, it was emotionally something. Like there felt something there deep down. You know what I mean? Like it was crazy. I would definitely say this would be one of the highlights of the year for me. It is definitely made me think that Love and All is one of the best songs of the year level shit. Same goes for Horsey. I don't
if we redid our top 10s, I would put Love One's All in it.
It's a good song, dude. It's a good fucking song. Mel says it's been up there for his favorite K-pop shows, and he's seen a lot. It was something. Like,
it was a spectacle.
Like, I could go into detail why I think IU is a great vocalist and like where she's technically skilled and the range and stuff like that. But I think like at the end of the day, it comes down to like how much emotions she can convey in a short amount of time. And like that song when she's saying it, dude, tears. I kid you not. Like, it was something.
It was pretty effortless too, in terms of the singing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just so easy for her. She's just singing. It's like, holy shit.
And like the moment at the end of the encore where she did Horsey again, and the arrangement was so fucking epic and so grand, and she was putting her headphones back on, I was like,
I felt like I was in the presence of like K-pop greatness. Do you know what I mean? Like I was watching something and I was like, this ain't gonna get better than this.
It was
you know?
blessing. It was a blessing.
It was a blessing. Also, IU's gonna have a big year because she's set to be in a Netflix drama that's gonna come out in the fall, and the stars are her and Park Bo-gum.
Man, wow.
It's gonna be a big one, probably. They've already filmed the whole thing.
Wow, that's gonna be crazy. Good for her.
And I don't think that have the two of them ever acted.
Park Bo-gum and IU?
I don't think that's been a combo before. No. So it's gonna happen.
Was Park Bo-gum not on Dream High? I thought he was for some reason.
Well, I mean the two of them as the two leads of a drama.
Oh, as leads, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess not. Yeah,
That's gonna be huge too.
Yeah, I think that covers our that wraps up our IU discussion. I don't think I had anything else planned.
New Jeans 2025. Let's go. Let's go. Hopefully, Hype doesn't just put them in the